Hey, hi, I'm Mona. This is Chit Chat again. I just remembered something that I didn't mention. So remember you guys, I told you about how Woodsboro City Hall was stealing from the citizens by putting that guardian charge on there? Well, I received a bill and I noticed, okay, the bill was $79 or something like that, right? For the water, for the dirty water. And then but I didn't know the refund was there, right? Because when you refund something, you still have to show the full purchase, and then they refund the rest. And on that bill there was no indication of the money owed to me was refunded, right? So I didn't know. So what they did was, whatever the water bill was, they took off the money from the water bill, and that's why it was lower than the water bill I just got recently. So what they're doing is, instead of paying back the money, because that extra money goes to some whatever fund for them, they just took it off the cost of the water bill. You're not supposed to do it that way, first of all. You're supposed to show the itemized refund, and they did not. They actually just lowered the water bill by that amount. You're supposed to put the total of your water bill, then you put minus the amount stolen, and then you have your total, but they didn't do that. So whatever money they're stealing from the community, like they stole from me, they're just reducing the water bill. Instead, they should be taking it from whatever fund they're funding and returning it that way. So there's a lot of sneaky shit going on here. Pardon my language. So they're really sneaky around here. Instead of showing that the money that came from whatever fund they're stealing from the people should be refunded there, they're just taking it off the water bill. And you know what? When I did call, because I called and I said, yeah, I'm wondering, I got the new bill and it doesn't show where there was a refund of the money. She said, oh, last month, that's why your bill was such and such amount. You see? They just deducted it off the water bill. Because my water bill's like, I don't know, $90 to $100, something like that. For dirty water. Ugh. But you see how they do? They're taking it, they can take it off your water bill, but what fund is, they need to take it off that guardian fund. Not my water bill, because I want to know how much water was used and all that stuff. I think today maybe I will go out there and see what the readings are myself and match it up to what comes in on my bill. Because when I was gone, I saw on the cameras that the guy went back there on the property. Well, down that little alley walkway, was checking the water meter, right? Knock it off. Actually, I could probably go back there right now with you guys. Because where they go right here, they go to the back. Because that's where I see that guy walking all the time. And you know what I mentioned? You know, I'm not sure if any persons of color works for the city. I don't know. Because I kind of haven't noticed anyone. But who knows? I don't know. I don't know who all works for This company. And you see how they place it back? They just kind of throw it down. What is he looking at? Okay. 012530. You know what? He's not even really reading it because I just barely touched this and this thing broke. So I think that they're doctoring the readings now too. Because there's no way that he could have looked at that reading without breaking that thing. So now I think they're rigging the numbers. Yeah. Because I barely moved that thing and it broke. How did he read that reading without breaking it? So now I think that they're lying on these readings now. Damn. 012030. I gotta write that down. Yeah. Yeah, that thing just, I barely moved it and it broke. Let me write this down. 012030. Gotta check everything behind these people because they're sneaky. Yeah. We'll see. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I'm Mona. This is Chit Chat. Talk to you next time. Bye.